Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on Lake Tinicomo. Going to do one cast today. They are still running 20,000 CFS. Most of it's coming over the top. Beaver's down, getting close to 1129, and they're starting to kick back their floodgates. 1129. Doesn't turn the camera the wrong way. 1129 is where they've. There we go. Is where they. I think will hold it. That's what they've done in the past. I got a double scud rig on, two number 12 gray scuds, peppy scuds, with a 1/4 ounce bell weight set as a drift rig. And I'm just going to drift down the middle of the lake, starting just below Andy's house or below Lookout. Fishing's been tough today. Even the guys who did good yesterday, not quite as good today. Even Blake is out with his friends this afternoon, this evening, and they have not done as well. They've caught fish up below the dam on shad flies and scuds and crankbaits, but not like it was yesterday, he said. And not many people fishing off the dock today. As I was leaving, guys at Ozark Trout Resort said it was tough today too. So it's been a beautiful day. 70s, not much wind. Kind of a partly cloudy day. I am not feeling the bottom here. I'm going to let out some line. Yeah, I'm feeling the bottom a little bit better. I do want to stay in the middle or even on the inside a little bit. I don't want to get over toward that bluff bank. Too many trees and obstacles to grab my flies. Speculation, I think they'll probably slow down Beaver Lake. The release at Beaver Lake tomorrow. Maybe they might leave it on for another day. Table Rock, the highest I saw was 920.11, and now it's dropped below 920, but it's, you know, not going anywhere fast. But at least the inflow of water coming into both lakes has really slowed down from the rain, and all this release should start dropping the lakes pretty quick. But Table Rock's got to get down below 917 before they shut the floodgates, and that's 3 feet. So I'd say another week of floodgates, probably not this hard though. I think they'll probably kick it back to 15,000 CFS in the next couple of days. Again, I'm not feeling the bottom too good, so I'm slowing the boat down. Still not feeling the bottom too good. Probably should be closer to the inside bank. There we go. Now we're getting some ticks on the bottom. we're just not getting out and fishing a lot. Hopefully here in the next couple days we're going to get out and try some things. It is supposed to get cold tonight. They're talking about a little bit of rain and maybe a little bit of snow after midnight, but no accumulation. And then of course it's supposed to get the big cold front that's supposed to take over most of the country. We've already had teens, so it's not like it's horrible. But we've had, as far as one cast, we've had a run of stinky fishing. And we're actually really excited about this floodgate situation. And I still think, and I ran this by Shane Bush, our fisheries biologist, and with this cold snap coming up, it really should chill Table Rock, the level down to where it should go ahead and turn. Yeah, I'm kind of on the channel side, but then I'm coming up to the narrows, so should be okay. But even with this 1/4 ounce weight, I am having issues staying on the bottom. Oh, I think I have might have a rock. I got, have I ever caught a rock? Have we ever caught a rock on one cast? It's got a little bit of head shake. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, it's a fish. And he didn't even fight until that was weird. It was almost like reeling in a rock until he jumped. That's cool. It's a big fish. I shouldn't call it. I should not have called. Oh, it's a rock. No, it's a fish. I look a lot better if I say it's a fish and then it turns out to be a rock. But I really don't. Oh man, that's a big fish. I kind of hate not to drift through this narrows, but I'm a little busy. It's a 20-inch fish. Wow. Yeah, I'm okay. Okay, buddy. Well, I'm gonna break the line. Because he will do fine with the scuds in his mouth. Got one scud in his mouth. Gosh, almost both scuds were in his mouth. Ouch. There's one. Okay, don't flop. That's a nice rainbow. Big old fat thing. He's fine. All right, I have another rod with scuds on it. Imagine that. I guess that was first cast. It just extra long cast. Jackson, what do you think about that? All right. Pretty rainbow. Got him back in the water in good shape. You think? Huh? Still not touching bottom. Yeah, I am. You really need to feel that tick. It's my experience that if you don't feel the tick, you're not going to get bit. It's not to say that you won't. It just, you want those flies rolling on the bottom. And I was telling Dwayne when we were down at the dock, it was amazing how even down in our area, usually, you know, when you get 4 units running and there's no boats on it, the water there gets real slick, real flat, even though it's really moving through there. And with 4 units running, or 20,000 CFS and all the water coming over the floodgates, it's not flat. It's still rolling and turning as far as down as our place, and just like right here, so that affects your drift. If you don't have a heavy enough weight, all this current picks your weight up and pulls it up off the bottom. Bet you that's Blake. He's going to pull in. I've seen some boats up in that slough just up from Fall Creek. That's where I'm at. I imagine there's a lot of fish up in there too. Oh, I just missed one. Oh, that was a good bite. hesitated too much on that. The current's going to be a lot less up in that slough. I'm sure fish are going to go up in there to kind of get out of the current. Looks like he's going to go quite a ways in there. That's where our eagle's nest is, up in there. I'm going to go just past Fall Creek a little ways. Look. If you guys are in town between now and December 8th, or if you're local, Christian Action Ministries, or CAM, it's our food pantry ministry here in town. We feed families 4 days worth of food once a month. We are having what we call a Festival of Trees. It's a fundraiser. It's our 3rd year. Down right in the middle towards the fountain, we have a storefront with a whole bunch of decorated Christmas trees that individuals and businesses in Branson have donated. A lot of them are sold, but you could come in and buy a tree, and we also have a lot of ornaments and things you can decorate your house with, also donated by people. Some of them are handcrafted and some of them aren't. Got some really, really pretty trees. The tree that Marcia decorated and we donated has not been sold yet, so you can go in there and buy our tree. It's free admission. You can go in and look around. I worked last night, and I think we sold 3 trees, they said yesterday, and we had a lot of people. Gosh, there's a lot of people at the landing. And with Veterans Day tomorrow, I imagine there's going to be a lot of people there tonight. Okay, I'm going to call it quits. My phone's ringing. Thanks for watching. We're going to try again tomorrow.